Hey dolls, welcome back to our channel. I hope you guys are fabulous today. I am in my car right now on my break at work, and I was editing my video, getting it ready because I didn't have time to finish it yesterday, and realized I forgot to film an intro again like I generally do. So I wanted to film one really quick just to let you know that today we are moving into the drugstore realm. I've been testing a lot of high-end foundations, which sometimes, especially my people across the pond, with shipping prices being so expensive, can't generally get their hands on or afford. So I am going to be testing out some affordable drugstore makeup. So with that being said, today we are going to be testing out the Can't Stop, Won't Stop NYX foundation, concealer, and setting powder. This one's been out for a little while, but I haven't gotten around to testing it out. And I also kind of stayed away from it a little bit in the beginning because I heard it was very, very drying. But I wanted to just see what all the hype was about. I've heard a lot of good things about it, but from dry skin people I heard maybe not so good things. So I wanted to see for myself. So that's what we're going to be doing today. So a little bit about the foundation. The Can't Stop, Won't Stop foundation comes in 45 shades. Mind blown. Mind blown! I thank Fenty for setting the standards for these companies to finally be inclusive to all girls, from the lightest, whitest to the deepest, darkest gorgeousness. So 45 shades, so hopefully everyone can find a shade. And it also claims to last for 24 hours. So those of you who are going to Coachella or any other festivals, this may be the one for you because it supposedly can't stop, won't stop. And it's drugstore, and it only retails for $15. You can't beat that. Not only is it a great price, it claims to be full coverage and lightweight, which is a dream for most of us. Then moving over to the concealer retails for $8.50, which is a great price. This one has, I believe, like 24 or 25 shades, which is phenomenal as well for a concealer. Most concealer shades max out at like 10. So I think the fact that they have so many is phenomenal, and the price range is amazing. And it also claims to be full coverage. It claims to also last 24 hours and be budge proof, transfer proof. Also, both the foundation and concealer claim to be transfer proof and budge proof, and they claim to be waterproof, you guys. I did not test that part out. Maybe one of you guys might want to, but I didn't. But I can tell you, with a name like Can't Stop, Won't Stop, I don't think it stopped at all. I know, kind of corny, but like, seriously, I think this foundation goes on forever and ever. Next is the setting powder that I tried out. The setting powder retails for $12, which is also a great price. This claims to be very, very lightweight, finely milled. It also claims to sop up oils with being lightweight and leaving a nice smooth finish. So we're going to be testing those out today, and I will be wearing it throughout the day and really testing it out, letting you guys know how I feel about it. I will say I did kind of have a little bit of a mishap with some of my filming. You guys will see what I'm talking about, but I guarantee you are going to want to see this one. You will want to see it. And if you've tried this foundation, concealer, or setting powder, let me know down below what you thought about it. I tried it out. I'm gonna just give you a little preface here. I tried it out when I first got it and hated it right off the bat. And then I decided I wasn't going to film it. Tried it again, hated it again. Then I decided, you know what, I can't just film things that I love. So I'm going to film for you guys and show you guys how it actually wears on mature, dry skin. And not to say that I hated it. Like I said, you guys are going to want to tune in right now, this second. Let's get into putting this baby on. So first, I'm going to start with the CEO Glow by Sunday Riley because of the fact that my skin is so dry. And this is a little trick that I have learned to help with really mattifying, drying foundations. So I have messed around with this to try to figure out how to get this foundation to work for my skin, and that oil, adding a couple hydrating oils, works. So now we're going to go in with the NYX Can't Stop, Won't Stop 24-hour waterproof, budge-proof, smudge-proof foundation, and I'm just dotting it all over my face. It claims to be full coverage and lightweight at the same damn time. So I'm using my Jeffree Star foundation brush just to blend it all out. And yes, I know this looks like a lot of Mother Lovin' foundation, but it's all going to get blended, and we're just going to blend it all in. And this baby dries down so quick, so you have to move really fast. It dries so freaking quickly. I do like blending my foundations out lately with a brush. I go back and forth between the beauty blender and the brush, but that is like my fave right now, is the brush. So now we're going to go in with the Booty Blender and just kind of smooth it all out. And as you can see, my sunspots on my cheek by my eye are still showing. So I'm going to go in with another pump and just add that on my sunspots and like on my nose where it didn't really take very well. And I'm just going to use the Beauty Blender to blend that all in. So there it is blending out, and as you can see, it really didn't grab or didn't add too much coverage. So I'm just going to go in with the concealer now and dot that under my eyes. This concealer is very, very brightening, and it also dries down really quickly. It's very full coverage, but the one thing I love so much about this concealer is, one, it's matte, but it's not like suck the life out of you matte. It still looks really nice sitting under the eyes, and it does not crease, you guys. This is legitimately the first concealer I found that I could leave there and it won't crease. Because this is so drying though, I'm going to use my Natasha Denona Sculpt and Glow palette to kind of bronze up my face. I'm going to use the cream one to bronze up my face. We're not going to use the powders because I'm really dry. If you are someone who is oily, feel free to use the powders. But if you're dry like me, we're going to cream contour today. So I'm just adding it to all my contour and bronzing spots. The reason I chose the Natasha Denona is this one is a really, really great bronzer color. I wouldn't say this is so much for contour. I usually like my contour a little more grayish and not so warm, but this is the perfect warm bronze color, as you can see. So, and I'm using mine in the medium palette. So I really, really like it. So I'm just blending it out on all my contour spots, and I'm just using a BH Cosmetic I think this was from the Contour and Sculpt brush set. And then under my lip where I contour, I just used a beauty blender to blend it out. And now I'm using the Au Natural blush, cream blush. And after watching J-Lo's makeup artist do Tati's makeup, he's totally got me on the whole cream contouring bandwagon. and cream blush, cream everything, because it just makes you look so much more vibrant, especially if you have mature dry skin like I do. And for highlighting, I tried to use my Cocoa Bling Artist Couture highlighter, but it was a little too glittery, so I went in with the Nikki Tutorials Ofra highlighter trio, and I'm just using the lightest color, which is Glazed Donut, to go over it and just really add, you know, an actual glow that's not so glittery. And as you can see, I am glowing to the gods. And now we're going to go in with my favorite powder, the Can't Stop Won't Stop powder. I have been using this powder. Like I said in the beginning, I hated the foundation and the concealer, but I loved this powder right from the gate. The only thing I hate is it has this stopper to keep the powder from all coming out, but it is so hard to shake this powder out to get it out. It is such a pain in the ass to get this powder out. I would just change the packaging. That's the only thing I hate about it. But other than that, as you can see, it doesn't even look like powder on your face. I love it so much, and it has been so hard for me not to tell you guys about this. This is my favorite powder ever. I am going to go over the bronzer a little bit with the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer, and just kind of use this to kind of set down the bronzer and kind of bronze up a little more. And now I'm going back in with whatever's left on the brush from the cream blush, because I love the cream blush. And now I'm going to use this Makeup Forever lip pencil that I got in one of my Sephora, like, little gift sets you get for your points. I spent 500 points and got this little Makeup Forever trial kit. And then I'm using my Maybelline 930 Truffle Tease lipstick and just putting that baby on. And if that's not enough, I am going to go ahead and now add some lip gloss. And I've really been loving the Wet n Wild Catsuit lip glosses. They have been so comfortable on my lips and so amazing. And now we're just going to go ahead and set this down like I do any other makeup look with my Morphe favorite setting spray. Okay, dolls, I'm going to go do my hair, and then I'm going to go about my day, and I will check in with you guys in just a little bit. Hey dolls, so it is literally 12:30 in the morning, and I did not do any check-ins today, but this makeup has been on for, oh my god, well over 15 hours, and I was just getting ready to take it off right now and get ready for bed, and I remembered that I didn't even film it all today. I got busy running around, and then when I got home I took a nap, and then I got up, watched a movie with the kids, and then I fell asleep again. I'm on a ton of meds right now for like my asthma and a respiratory infection. So like I get really, really tired. So I ended up falling asleep. But as you can see, this NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop. It did not stop. Okay. I want to say this. Here's the final thoughts. We'll just give the final thoughts on this. Oh, and I did my nails today. That's also another thing that I was really busy with, so I didn't film. But final on this. Okay. When I first got this, and you guys know that I try them out before I do a review, because I don't like doing the like first impressions on foundations. This foundation is a reason that I do that. It is because when I first tried this foundation, I hated it. I actually stopped doing the review. I hated the foundation. Absolutely hated it. My skin was good, and I've come to realize it's not the foundation's fault. It was my skin's fault. My skin is really, really dry, and this is a really mattifying foundation. So with that being said, that's why I primed with the oil. Sometimes you got to tweak your skin a little bit to work with the foundation. It's not always going to work amazingly, but right off the bat. But as you can see, with using cream instead of powders, and you know, using the oil, this looks amazing, and it has stayed all day, even with like putting a ton of oils on my face. So if you're really dry like I am, make sure you use a ton of oils. Don't be very heavy-handed with this foundation. I have found that less is more with this one. It will cake up really easily if you try to do any more than like 1.5 layers of this. Like, if you need to add more, just add it to the spots that really need it. Don't let this cake up on you, because it will cake. So but other than that, it looks really radiant and really pretty, and it hasn't creased on me at all. And I am surprised, because I hated this foundation and I finally got around to filming it. The concealer I also hated as well, but guess what? I love the concealer today. It didn't crease, and I let it sit there forever while I was doing all my cream products, and it didn't sit. I didn't even have to go ahead and retouch it up. So the concealer really surprised me today, and I have had a change of heart on it, and I actually really like it. And then the powder I love the NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop powder. I have loved from the beginning. That is definitely going to be a repurchase of mine. I am in love with that powder. It's so finely milled. I don't like the container. The container is so annoying, and it's really hard to get the powder out, but once you do and you get it on your face, that powder is amazing. It doesn't, again, I have really dry skin, and it doesn't make my skin look dry. It doesn't make it super matte. Like, it doesn't suck the natural shine, like, not like the glow out of my face, because I like a natural healthy glow, and it doesn't suck that out of my face. So overall with the foundation, I definitely think everyone should try it. But if you have dry skin like I do, work with it a little bit. Try different methods before you make your mind up on it. It's not a one and done. So if you have dry skin, I'll go ahead and say, enter at your own risk. Try it a couple of times. Try it with some oil drops first, or super moisturize your face first, and then go in with it. The first time it was like the day before I needed to exfoliate, and my pores were not looking so pretty, and my skin was looking rough, and this foundation just made it look horrible. But today, after I had waxed my face and had used all my moisturizers and oils, it looks so beautiful. It's like a completely different foundation. The concealer, I think, is a great concealer. Everyone should try it. And the powder is 2 thumbs up. Out of all 3 of the products, the powder is my favorite. So I definitely think you guys should try it out. Other than that, I will give this, let's see here, 1.5 thumbs up, because of, it's not for everybody, but I do think if you have oily or combo skin, you're going to love this foundation. And if you don't mind putting in a little bit of extra work, even the dry skin girls will love it too. So that's all I have for you guys today. I have one more drugstore foundation and products, some more drugstore products to review for you guys this week. So I will see you guys later this week, and I love you guys so much. Bye-bye.